Landmines and jellyfish, welcome back to Knives, I guess. And has one of you guys seen my Randy's WSG body pillow? I know I left it around here somewhere. Anyhow, I told you I would come back with a little feedback on the Cold Steel Frenzy after carrying it for a week, and oh my god, this thing did fantastic. So the first thing to mention is the lack of weight on this thing is unreal. The knife that I just got from Tim's School of Fish, that Ned Foss, weighs, it feels like twice as much as this. It is ridiculously light. And while I was walking, and of course, I have to power walk so people don't bother me, and that's a good 5, 7, 8 miles a day. It's ridiculous how much I walk. No discomfort whatsoever. Nothing dug in, nothing rubbed weird, nothing. This pocket clip and its tip up, which is the Lord's carry. I hate tip down, but we all live in sin. It did great. It kept it locked firmly in place, and the only time I noticed anything odd was when I was sitting in my truck driving. If it wasn't at the right angle, you could feel it on your hip. Like, it wasn't really terrible, but it was noticeable. And let's flick the bean on this. So this blade, which is over 5 inches, it's got to be. This thing, it blasted through saran wrap like you were cutting water. And the saran wrap, if you got any edge problems, it just hangs up and tears instead of cuts. We all know what this is going to do for Cardboard Slayer. It's going to last forever. That's S35VN. Like, you cut a brick in half with this and might see minor edge damage. It's amazing stuff. And, you know, I got to say, if you've got your eye on one of these, go ahead and pick it up. You're not going to regret it. I have enjoyed carrying this thing. And like I mentioned in the short, I'm going to miss carrying stuff like this whenever I start the Temu edition of the Super Budget Showdown. I'm going to have fun with that, but I am going to miss these things. The lock is still a little bit stiff, but it's getting a little easier. It kind of hangs up right here if you don't have it pressed all the way down. That might be a lubrication issue. I'm not sure, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. If I got to close it with 2 hands anyways, I'm not really going to notice it that badly. But this thing has been fantastic overall. I can't say enough good things about it. I need to make a blue and black lanyard bead for this thing, and I don't have the right material for it, so I may have to make that out of construction paper and epoxy if I ever get around to making a mold for it. But while I have your attention and I'm holding you hostage, I just wanted to show you a few of the lanyard beads that I've been working on, because these things are always phenomenal looking when I'm done with them. The first one, which is interesting, if you're looking for really, really highly figured wood for cheap, drop by TJ Maxx and find the olive wood cutting boards. This has come out of an olive wood cutting board that I got for like $9 at TJ Maxx, and I have a stack of these things so I can make a ton of them before I run out. What else do we have here? This is a hybrid wood blank. It is wood, and then you rotate it, and you get green resin that faintly glows in the dark. That I did the resin cast myself. I mixed everything up and put it in the mold and poured it, all that stuff, and I'm really happy with that. And then some of these are leftover pin blanks from back in my turning days when we do mail calls and send each other stuff. So you got stuff like this right here. This is a chunk of inlace acrylister that I got at Rockler. And you can find pin turning blanks are an excellent source of material if you're going to make these for yourself. You know, hand whittle them on the lathe. One more we're going to take a look at is one that I cast the resin on, and I was trying to get a little bit better than this, but this blue and this copper contrast so nicely. I love this. But this is the kind of stuff I've been making, and I've been really dialing in my process to get all this stuff more routine and kind of develop a bit of a pattern with it so I can get these done quickly. And these resin ones, they'll take around 20-30 minutes to knock out just because getting this high degree of polish takes a lot of time. I had mentioned to the Knife Doctor micro mesh pads for getting all your plastics like your scales and stuff back to this kind of shine. This is what it does. You know, polishing it manually, it's going to take a while, but on a spinning lathe, this goes surprisingly fast for this high of a level of polish. And then here's just a random bit of spalted stuff that was laying in the box of pin blanks. There we are, and it is focused. And it's just stuff like this is easy to make. You know, I'm not really selling them just because I don't know how to price them. Like when I took on a blade show and I showed one of the guys at a table that was full of Ultim. I don't understand Ultim. People want the P plastic. I don't know. But he said, like, sell them for no less than $50 a piece. And it's like, bro, I'm not seeing $50 in this. I'm not sure where you're pulling these numbers from, but okay, buddy. So I don't know how to price them or sell them, and that's okay. But thank you for looking at my crap. This thing is awesome. Thank you for the subscribers. You new guys are awesome. You old guys are awesome. We're slowly making progress towards 1,000. If you haven't subbed, please do. I'm loving the progress so far. Thank you for the comments. They make it better for me. And thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a nice day.